has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here's the first offering. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike, the count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch.
One ball,
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Acuna over at second. Albies at first with no outs. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So now into the box is Austin Riley. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Set and the pitch.
Inside.
This year against right-handed pitching, Riley brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Maven is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3 runs already home here. A little bit outside. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Popped him up. Riley is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot.
He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
First pitch on its way. Pete Alonso is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. In his career versus this pitcher, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Nimmo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Mets strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The shortstop.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next up, Max Fried. First delivery to him. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. Fried is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So here is Ozzie Albies, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
David Peterson is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in now, Austin Riley. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Braves lead this one 6-0. Now at the plate, here is Kevin Pillar. Zero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A ball and a strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Nope,
Up high,
there.
2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Cameron.
And now here is Cameron Maybin to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way.
Hey!
And the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out. Ball, that's out.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Braves lead it 6-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And this one's
Ball
not
1,
close.
no strike.
It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, James McCann. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next, here is David Peterson. And now the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in next, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in is Peterson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
2 strikes.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
I got the count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First pitch on its way. Ronald Acuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-1. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon.
Fouled off. Left side. And there's one down now. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He singled in his first AB. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. And now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Austin Riley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-zip. Now at the plate is Kevin Pillar. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that one yanked just foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Acuna on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 15.
So next to hit is Cameron Maybin. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Then at Wilson, they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Next up is James McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Acuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Yeah.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit is Dansby Swanson, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And it's fouled away. Hard on the ground toward short. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Standing in now, Max Fried in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Braves strand 1. but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Dominic Smith is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The average entering play at 301. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Fastball called for strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Curveball, and he buckled it, but it's full 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
First offering. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Nimmo at second. McNeil on at first with 2 down. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
This is foul right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
3-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Fouled off. shoots this one over to first. Freeman's got it on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A runner at second, nobody out. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Austin Riley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And
That's
this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Their count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joc Pederson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Pederson.
Look out, 1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
Ball 2.
Now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now here's the first offering. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he reaches out for 1 and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Nimmo is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate. Here is Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. first pitch on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order.
Leading up for the Mets, the catcher, James McCann.
Now the first pitch. James McCann is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Grounded to the right. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. J.D. Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground. And this is going to be a foul ball. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
1 strike.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 1.
Next for the Mets, Jonathan Villar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That's a
Down
ball.
and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 54.
So here now is the pitcher, Max Fried, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ehire Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Ehire Adrianza.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he
Nope,
lays
that's
off
ball
ball
four.
4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Acuna digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they get the double play. Nothing across. Sean Newcomb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. So here's Brandon Nimmo. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Ball fast.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jeff McNeil waits on deck. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. so I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Newcomb is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Popped him up. Swanson onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at-bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Braves posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Max Fried earns win number 7 on the season. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line.